Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. I see faces in all types of crap. You can too.
You know what we also see?
What?
We see you repping that merch out there with hashtag merchicality. When you post yourself with some GMM merch, use that hashtag merchicality. You know what? We might find you, Bree.
We found you, Bree.
We found you. And you know what you're gonna
pay.
get? You're gonna get a $30 mythical.com gift certificate.
Which means you're gonna give that $30 right back to us. But then you're gonna get more merch.
But you get something. You get something for it.
So
Hi
what-
guys.
Hey.
Do you know what pareidolia is?
That's when you see faces in things that aren't actually faces.
Yeah, it's the tendency for incorrect perception of a stimulus of an object, pattern, or meaning known to the observer, such as seeing shapes in clouds, seeing faces in inanimate objects or abstract patterns,
Let me
or
show you-
hearing hidden messages in music.
Let me show you a face I found in a rock on my trip.
Hidden messages in music
Yeah.
counts too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't that look like a potato? I mean, look at that.
It's a potato head.
Yeah, and then look at this one. This one's even more pronounced.
Hold on. What have you been, did you Photoshop that?
I did graffiti.
Is this a joke for me?
I did graffiti on the rocks.
Rat.
You can do that,
Leave
right?
no trace, you
No,
jackass.
actually, this is a famous rock face
Jabba
in
the Hutt.
Alabama Hills where they've decided to paint these giant red lips and this star and these eyes.
That's funny.
Maybe because at one point, I think what it was is it actually was that. You can see like it was this face, but then they just decided to add the detail.
They
You know,
should not do
the
that.
proverbial they.
Stevie,
Yes.
are you a KFC or a Popeyes? What's your allegiance?
Okay, do you remember, I don't know if it exists anymore, this restaurant, Mrs. Winters in North Carolina?
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever been.
We always got Mrs. Winters. And ever since I've been in LA, we've always gotten like a local place.
There's a lot of good fried chicken places.
Yeah.
What?
So I don't think I have a preference in between the two places. Mrs. Winters, y'all.
Mrs. Winters.
Winners.
How often?
No tea.
How often?
What about Smithfield?
Do you bring in fried
I
chicken?
never had Smithfields. Do I bring in fried? Oh, like how often do I eat fried chicken?
Yeah.
Not that often.
Bring it into your mouth.
There are a lot of really great Korean fried chicken places in LA.
Yes, that's something I did not experience until I was out here.
Yeah, so that's my preference because it's just a different take on all of the traditional things. But it
I
has
don't
that
know
extra
exactly how
kick.
Korean fried chicken is different.
Spices are different.
There's a slightly different spice profile, but it's not so different that you would be
It's
like,
not that different.
this isn't chicken. This isn't fried chicken. You'd be like, this is an interesting take on fried chicken.
All right, let's see a photo, huh? Oh my gosh.
So
that-
it seems
that's a-
like an eyeball,
That's a drain.
but what is it?
A sink drain.
It's a sink drain with a
Okay, yeah,
whirlpool.
fine.
with suds
It's a
around it.
sink drain.
Oh, that's
But doesn't it
wild.
look like an eyeball?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
if-
just
if-
like an
if
eyeball.
you back
that's,
up-
that's how it made its way into this compilation that
Stop.
we're experiencing.
You just so quickly said it was a sink drain. I wanted you to appreciate it.
Yeah, but when you zoom out and take it all in, that is creepy. I mean, if you mirrored that and had the other one,
Did you imagine the whole face that would be associated with?
Suds man.
Want to see another one?
Yes. That's
That's not as good as your potato head, Rhett.
that is a potato though, right?
It's a happy old potato.
Yeah, it's a potato. It was posted by
gosh.
Reddit user Cries Okay.
That potato like has been out, and the face has been out in the sun.
Poor guy.
Can I ask you about your potato consumption during quarantine? Do you regularly eat potatoes?
Growing up, my mom, there was this trend. We would always have potatoes, and we'd have a thing called a potato box, and it was like some woodworker published this I don't know.
Oh, a potato box that was like a wooden lid. It was like this. It had a slant on it, and then you open it up, and there was
You
potatoes.
opened it up,
My
and
mom had one
it
of
was
those.
kind of like
Did
a,
it like store them
a
properly or
farm
something?
feed bin, and it would store them in the dark.
in the dark because
And there-
potatoes hate light.
It would have a metal netting on the bottom, and then it had a drawer underneath.
to catch the stuff that falls off of it.
No, the drawer underneath was for onions.
Onions.
Yeah.
The onion
And,
drawer.
and then they would write on
I
it.
need one of
They would like
those.
carve on it taters and onions.
Yeah, why?
And it was
How come we don't have one
It was
of
like a
those?
farm bin made out of wood that you kept in your kitchen for taters and onions.
Well, the thing is that I've been ordering groceries every 2 weeks, and the onions and the potatoes, they've been having a little bit of an issue sometimes. I've been getting
when
bad
you don't get to
ones.
do the hand picking
Yeah.
yourself, the person
Yeah.
who picks it might not do a great job. Now, I recently got in trouble with my wife on Twitter because,
That's how you talk to her.
I got in trouble in real life, and then she takes her issues to Twitter. This is just what she does now. When she made some sweet potatoes, and by making sweet potatoes, I mean she put them in the oven and heated them up, and then you could like put butter or whatever on them, right? So basically,
Baked sweet potatoes.
Baked sweet
Jacket.
potato. Now, not sweet potato casserole, and I had made some ribs, and I was pretty excited about it, and I went in there and. Because I told her earlier in the day before I went out there to smoke these ribs, I was like, whatever sides you want. And then I come in and she's got sweet potatoes, and I just said, sweet potatoes, huh? Obviously disappointed. And she was like, well, why'd you say it like that? I was like, oh, it's fine. I mean, she was like, do you not like sweet potatoes? I was like, I'm not a huge fan of sweet potatoes. She was like, how come you haven't told me this? Then the next thing you know, she goes to Twitter and she says, after 19 years of marriage, my husband finally lets me know that he doesn't like sweet potatoes. He's kept this from me.
She's just using you for content, man. Don't take it personally.
Oh, it works.
Look, here it is. I found it.
But sweet potato casserole, that's good because that's just butter and sugar.
I like sweet potatoes, especially if you scrub the skin and do olive oil and salt, and then the skin is nice and crispy, and you put butter and salt and a little bit of brown sugar on the inside. There ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
know. Yeah, but it's just there's a lot of other things.
Also, I really like smoking ribs. I'm about to smoke some ribs this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
low and slow, baby.
send me your recipe.
Okay, I will. How about this photo?
What would that be? It's
That is a part of
It looks like an icon.
a cassette tape,
Looks like an icon.
No,
like a tape. Can't tell if it's metal or just white.
it's plastic.
I think it's like a cup holder.
Close enough. It's a cooler.
Oh, it's the inside of a cooler lid.
Oh, it's not plastic. It's styrofoam.
Oh, I'm feeling that. All right, let's see another one. Ooh, that looks like a dog. That looks like a freaking hound dog.
It looks like another potato.
Is that wood? That's a hound dog.
Or a hamster.
It's wood.
Uh,
I think it's
Is it just wood?
It's just a slice. It's just a slice of a tree.
I mean, it's a side of a table made of wood, but yeah.
oh my gosh, look at that.
They got a dog hanging out in their table.
That's cray.
And that dog's hanging out in that table all the way through that piece of wood. Think about that. You keep cutting that piece of wood, you keep getting
More
that
dog.
You know what they should do? Disassemble that table, cut it into little
Shards. And
Shards.
sell it as dogwood.
dog shards. Dogwood. Dogwood! The official tree of North
That
Carolina.
is crazy.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Do you know the official bird of North Carolina?
Cardinal.
Do you know the official crop?
Oh, wait. Did I tell you my
Don't
funny
play this
cardinal
game,
story?
Stevie.
I think I probably have. That my dad was like touring somebody around that was in town. He was driving and I was in the back seat and they were in the car and he was like pointing at things and he was like, oh, and actually there's a cardinal. We don't see them that often, but they're the official bird of North Carolina. And then it flew into the car. He hit it and
died?
it skidded into the side of the road and didn't move.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure it
gosh.
died. But sometimes birds can go into this like shocked state where they look like they're dead and then they get up.
That's my
What?
favorite bird state.
Cardinal tastes good
Shocked.
too.
Are they going to come back to life state?
You fry up a cardinal, man. Whew, some
Ooh,
good
a
eating.
cardinal breast. You know that the female cardinal is not red. Looks
Yeah.
nothing like the male cardinal.
Female birds have the crap end of the stick, let me tell you.
Yeah, they got bad end of nature.
One other photo?
Yeah.
That is
That is a mouse?
that's the underside of a sink.
That cable coming out of it makes it like some sort of computer issue.
Yeah. It was posted by Reddit user Toey Toto.
No.
Oh, it's the back, of a computer.
speaker.
Like a computer.
You remember back in the day when you bought those speakers for your computer?
Oh,
like
yeah.
everybody bought those speakers. They
Yeah,
were like
yeah.
2 speakers and a subwoofer, and you like hooked them up to your PC. and you were like,
1999.
man, I'm just gonna sit here and listen to music.
Yeah.
You see that woofer? It's a cube. It's big. I put drinks on top of it. Want to come over?
Show me. Oh, out of focus. Banana with spots.
No, it's something that just happens to have that. You got to kind of like get back from it and sort of like squint your eyes a little bit.
It gets scarier.
That's a tough one, man.
I don't know what that
That's
is.
so tough.
There's kind of a hint in the shape of the eye, like in the pupil shape of the eye.
Like it's sort of like a diamond shape.
Yeah.
Or square. It's a screw.
Yep.
It's a screw.
It's a screw. There's no way you could guess the rest of it, so I feel like it's a screw.
Oh, it's on the subway.
Oh gosh, that really scared me for a second.
And somebody has come and put the nose and the mouth on with a marker.
I think they have.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
I think
definitely,
they have.
because that wouldn't make any sense.
Quick
from
reminder.
a structural standpoint.
What's a podcast you want them to listen to?
Well,
That
I'm a big fan of Radiolab.
No.
And yeah, Beer Biscuits, the one we make. That's a
Beer
really
biscuits.
good one. Beer Biscuits is we're changing the name, and all we do is talk about the latest in hops.
Do you want to know about our lives and our intrusive thoughts that we try to escape constantly? Well, we dump them on Ear Biscuits.
What if we did Beer Biscuits and we just drank beer while we did it?
We could do that.
You know what's funny is that I actually
Wouldn't
read Jesse's tweet about ear biscuits as well.
Yeah, she's real funny on Twitter, isn't she?
New GMM mugs in 3 different wild styles are available now at mythical.com.